Bridgewater Brides Series Books 5 through 8. Written by Vanessa Vale. Narrated by Kylie Stewart. Their Treasured Bride. Bridgewater Menage Series Volume 4. Written by Vanessa Vale. Narrated by Kylie Stewart. Chapter 1. Rebecca. The journey had been long. If I were to pen a letter to a dear relative, it is what I would write. One never complained or shared discomfort, especially when the missive would not arrive for months. Based on the disaster and ensuing delay, a letter would have arrived in the Montana Territory faster than I. Ever since Chicago I had ridden alone, no chaperone. It would have been best if I had one, but there was no one I knew who wished to venture into the wilds, an unsettled land of the Indians. I didn't wish to venture there either, but the choice was not mine to make. And so I rode up on a borrowed horse not to be greeted by my husband, but a ranch hand. He directed me to the largest of houses dotted across the almost treeless landscape. This time, when I slowed my horse, I was greeted not by one but many. I had no idea which belonged to me, or more accurately, which one to whom I belonged. Several had dark hair, some had fair, another had the colouring of ginger, yet all were large, well-muscled, and decidedly handsome. These were not the usual men who moved within my father's circles, in the London elite. They were direct with their gazes, powerful in their stances, and looked as if they lived life instead of watching it happen from the outer fringes. These men got their hands dirty instead of paying someone to do it for them. This made them formidable and quite daunting, as they had not been taught how to handle such dominance. One of these men was my husband. My gaze shifted from one to the next, but no one stepped forward, as if expecting me. Perhaps I had travelled faster than a letter after all. One of the men descended the steps from the porch and approached. "Good afternoon." "Good afternoon," I replied with a slight nod of my head. 4 women with curious yet engaging smiles joined the men on the porch. "Welcome to Bridgewater. I'm Kane," the man said. I nodded once again and clenched the reins in a tight grip, hopefully my only outward sign of nervousness. This was the moment I'd been anticipating for 3 months, and I was terribly nervous. I couldn't be shipped back to England, for I was legally bound to one of the men in this group. Surely he wouldn't reject me and send me home in disgrace. Could he? I was to live here, in a land so foreign from my own, and in this moment, I couldn't decide which fate was worse. "Mr. Kane, I am Rebecca Montgomery. I am here to meet Mr. McPherson."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?